YouTube. Okay. um, are we solid? Snake? Okay. Um, yes, we are back with more. Sorry. Uh, with more Blasphemous. I don't remember where we left off. What did I do? I don't know. Somebody please call my mom. I'm scared. Oh, we're missing one baby. And we're missing this boss, right? Where is the last baby? Where could the last baby be? Baby. Okay, we're gonna go here and defeat this boss now. Hello. Um, I had an okay day. Did I at least leave like a marker somewhere or something? I don't think so. I don't think I dropped any marker anywhere. Unfortunately. Okay, so we're gonna go after a boss monster. Actually, yeah, we can just teleport. You good? You good, dude?
Not of the three were he placed a wood.
Yeah, we know. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. We're good. Um, Goddamn. They're fucking tough in this. In this one. Holy shit! How much does this one guy take? Unbelievable. Okay. Well, today I had an alright day. I woke up. Probably had a dream. And I forgot the dream I had by the time I woke up. So it doesn't matter. Fucker. But what matters is that I was planning to go out today to the grocery store to do like a grocery store run. Then, um, and then it was raining. It was raining the entire day, and I just didn't want to go out in the rain. I wanted to go out in my flip flops and you know, girl boss this shit in the flip flops and shorts and t-shirt. So no. So as I was this actually could be really useful if you run it with something good. Um Oh no, we didn't have this one equipped. Okay. How about we'll go with this? Okay. So whatever. So because it was raining, I just didn't go out But tomorrow it says that it's gonna be sunny outside, so I'll go out tomorrow. But if it's gonna rain tomorrow as well, I will be pissed. I'll be so fucking angry. Yep. Mm. Was there not a... Guess not. Anyway, so... I don't know, worked on Bioshock 1 video, as always. Um... Um... Oh, we had like cleaning people today in the apartment, because owner essentially like called them like once a week, I think, and this time they were like German, and I was, well, first time I walked out, I was like in nothing but my shorts, and I was like, oh, people in here. And I don't particularly, it's not like I know a lot of my neighbors personally, like on an interpersonal level, but like, you know, they're at least we're neighbors, so it's like whatever, they'll see me without shorts on. But like these people I absolutely didn't know, so I was like, okay, I'll put on a shirt. And there was a guy who just noticed me boiling like a jug of water, and the reason I boiled that water is because I don't know, like there's like either too much calcium or fluoride or something in the water, so whenever I boil it, there's like sediment. There's like massive sediment of like white powder, and you know I'm all for white powder every now and then, but like it's a little bit too much of it, so like I just want to boil out a little bit of it. And so, essentially I was boiling the jug of water, right? And the guy was like, "Oh, what are you boiling the water for?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm boiling the water." And he's like, "Yeah, but what for?" And I'm like, "How do I tell him that I'm boiling it to decrease fluoride and like calcium byproduct in water?" So he's like, "You boiling it to cook?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah, I'm boiling it to cook. Yeah, exactly. And then he's like, "Well, you know, when you boil it, he said something, but like the only part I really, really grasped was like, "You're a master chef," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure, thanks." like, like it's a barely understanding German, and the guy who sings that I know German, you know, like, um. I'm surprised he didn't like grasp that I didn't know German from just simply the fact that I don't like I'm sure my pronunciation of fucking kochen is not like, you know, not wunderbar over here, okay? Okay. I don't know, I was like guessing maybe there isn't like, I remember there was some sort of like entrance here hidden somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oop. I can forget that. Wait, what if it's here? Wait. Fucking can you just... How the fuck? What? Why am I failing? Wait a minute. Why can't I do the simple... Am I fucking stupid or something? Hold on a second. Okay, you succeeded at this one, but like the question is like, okay, there it is. Okay, fine. Doesn't work. Fine. Um. Oh shit! I forgot that. Oh, okay, right. I forgot I had like a different prayer equipped. Yeah. Hold up. Nope, not here. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's how it works. Sure. I would not call it by far my favorite cantrip by now. Cantrip? Prayer. Prayer, sorry. Shit. Son of a bitch. Oh, you fucker. Okay, son of a bitch. Hmm. Oh wait, what? Where did I get this one from? Okay. Hmm. Okay, why do I receive damage? Okay. Maybe we'll substitute the prayer for sure. Um, where was it? Yeah. Because I do like the classic lightning strikes from above prayer. Oh, we could have... Wait. What can you say, dude? Oh, no, it's not this one, sorry. Return, I saw the shadow, I saw the gold under the black waters, we must return. The sea trembles when she is close at hand. Okay. Interesting. Wait. Yeah, I remember this boss. I remember it wasn't like super annoying comparison to... Wait. Oh, right. Oh, it's actually now... I now realize that it's like, the way it positions its, the way it like positions its, tongue, it's like, real things that like snakes do in real life. Where, they essentially use their tongue or... They essentially use their tongue or like tail to lure in prey close to their mouths in different way. Some do it with their tongue, some do it with their, you know, with their tail. Oop. Son of a bitch. Oh wait. I could have just avoided it by just standing in the corner, right? Like, and keep smacking. Feels like it. So it's the first one, yeah. First one is always this attack. The fuck? Yeah, you can just stand here. Shit. Every time he closes his mouth. Okay. Son of a bitch. Shit. Yeah, just fucking get what? Why am I stand here? Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Why can't I move from side to side? I'm stuck. I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck. I can't move from this position. I cannot move from this position. I cannot move from the. Oh, finally, Jesus Christ. Because we have a pretty good run right now. Yo, let's go. First try. Wait, what? Second try, but like technically first. Barely even tried. Barely even decided. Okay. Me when I get positive on my HIV test, I didn't even study. uh, oh fuck. Sorry, that joke is like such a what? Okay. That joke is such a like banger in my mind that like I literally cannot not laugh about it. It's like uh, me when my STD test comes out all positive. Like I passed every single one of them. Damn. I didn't even study, okay? Like crazy. Um what's this one again? What does this do? Wait, is this the one which nullifies all the attacks, right? Um yeah, just keep this. Okay, sorry. Um Oh, by the way, found a solution to bypass YouTube's ad blocker. Just downloaded like specifically ad blocker YouTube from Google extension store. But Blasphemous map. I need Blasphemous map again, please and thank you, because I might not remember what I did wrong and right. Well, um, I need to find one last child of moonlight, and I don't remember where it could be. Except maybe I know where it is. I remembered where it could be last week, but now I cannot remember. Um, could it be here? Maybe. It's right next to the cells, huh? Oh no, I could have just teleported from the. Get me back. Is it perhaps over here? Fuck. No, it shouldn't be here, right? Because if it's here, why would it be here? Fuck. I need to find one last child of moonlight. I might be 100% again. Whoop. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. No, it's definitely not here. Where would it be? If I was a massive floating baby, where would I be? Where would you be if you were a big floating baby? We're like really close to. No, wait. Maybe it's here? Oh. Ah! Shit. If I was a big baby, where would I be? If I was a big round baby. The problem is the fact that we're so late in the game that like finding them is harder. Because you need to essentially think, okay, where did I not go? You know? I have to think like, oh, did I not go? Did I not get one over here? Did I miss one over there? That's not here, I think. Shit. Where would I not be as a big lion baby? Where would I not go? Actually, wait, I might remember. I know an inkling of suggestion of where I might not be. Because maybe I'm not... No. Maybe I'm not over here. Right? No, wait. Fuck, I have like a map. I have like a map that tells me where the babies are. So like... There's one right here in the middle. Maybe it's here. Shit. I was hasty. Oh, today I made some, pickled onion. Very good. Pickled onion, add it into my burrito. Very good. It's always good to have a little bit pickled onion on the side. Shit. Oh, it's not on the side. It's in a burrito. But the meat, the sauce, everything in that burrito now, stellar. Oh. Damn, this one's crazy. What? Okay. Actually to the side, to the left. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Wow, okay. It's not here. Where would the baby be? The baby? Boy? Baby? No. Wait. One over here. I mean, surely we must have. One over here. One over here and here. If only we had like markers for the babies we didn't collect by saw, you know? Like I saw that baby. So now it's marked as here, as present. Surely we must have gathered here, here, and here. There has to be like one over here, one here and here. But the question is, are they here and here? Here and there and everywhere. Surely here the baby is gathered. Baby was probably right over here. Yeah, definitely not. Where else would the baby be? Baby. One up from here. Fuck you. You fucking wench. Shit, what? No, I don't think so. Because if we didn't gather the baby, obviously doing like the prayer would damage it, and we would get like the notif of like gathered the lost baby. The lost baby in a bag. But we didn't get the message. Yeah. Let's go destroy that prayer altar. We need to destroy all of them to actually use a mini boss fight, essentially. Hmm. So where are other babies can we find? So one here already. Yeah, definitely found this one. Yeah, for sure we would have seen this one. This one? Actually, this one might have eluded me. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. Actually, no, maybe? 1 second. Um, quickest way is through here. I really like the animation. Like, it really feels like super detailed. It's so good. Cannot not praise. Yes! Hey Maple, how's it going? Yeah, the animation is really good. So here, definitely a baby is gone. Yeah, this one we definitely collected. Wait. Yeah. But it's not simply it's not simply fluid. It's just I don't know how else to describe it. It's just the fact that it's both pixel art, but like it's because they added the shader, right? Hold on a second. Video, I think. No, it's not this one. Yeah, this VHS filter, right? So like originally it looks like this, which is pretty good. It's pretty good for pixel art. It's pretty good, like detail. But with them adding VHS filter and like the also like CRT TV like effects, it really makes it like pop. You know, it really adds that like feel of like an old school pixel art in comparison to like because if you're playing a new pixel art game, it's most likely gonna look like this, which is good. It's good, but that's not how pixel art used to look like when you had like Super Mario on CRT TV. It would be like this, right? The only thing that I can note about it is the fact that well, CRT lines they kind of like move with the picture, whereas in real CRT TV, like the lines would kind of like go up and down constantly. I don't know if it's like hard to implement, but like it just the only thing I can note about about it. Is it here? No. Maybe we by the way trying to find uh lost child of moonlight. It's like a fat flying cherub baby. And oh no, it would be here, so definitely gather this one. Well, that's actually kind of the point. It's the fact that in modern games, the pixel art, the pixels have to be noticeable. People want to notice the pixels because essentially, when you play Super Mario on a modern hardware, Super Mario will all look blocky and janky, and like it will have like pixels, right? But like in actuality, when Super Mario was released, we were playing it on CRT TVs, and on CRT TVs, the pixels would be like little round pixels, right? And so every time you would look at it, it would like all smooth out whenever you were like playing Super Mario or like other games, right? And it's a brilliance of this designer team to notice the fact that CRT TVs were like a whole different medium that like majority of pixel art artists don't notice. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's the thing that majority of people who work with pixel art in modern day don't understand because they think of pixel art as the aesthetic of like playing pixelated game on a modern day hardware, and on modern day hardware, pixel games like old school Metroidvania or Mario or whatever, all would look, chunky and pixelated. Whereas when they were used to played, whereas when they were used to be played on CRT TVs, they would be like rounder and not noticeable. Anyway, how are you doing? How's your day going? Ah, I collected this one too. Fuck. Okay. Where would I be if I was hiding? If I was a hiding big fat cherub. How's your day going? Oh, okay. That's very cool. No, we definitely would have gathered this one. I'm trying to like I'm looking right now at interactive map in at like obviously gamers compiled. But like I'm trying to figure out where it would be. So this one definitely this one for sure would have um maybe this one? Okay, so we either go down from here or we go to this point. Surely we have found this one. So maybe it's this one. Um, this one's probably found. Some of them don't come with a picture, so I cannot like figure out whether or not. Uh, actually, maybe it's this one. No, this one's for sure. This one definitely. Yeah. This one as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did I? I don't know actually. This one I'm gonna put on maybe list. Um, this one, yeah, this one makes sense. This one makes sense. This one also makes sense. So it probably would be. We're like really finishing up the game. I think like maybe next week we're gonna start with the. Uh, we're gonna start with the second game because by this point I feel like I'm really close to finished. Um, which one is it? This one, right? No, this one for sure we have done. This one definitely. Let's double check this one. And it's right over here. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. To be fair, I would recommend playing it because this is a good game. You should check it out. Um, it's a little bit punishing at first, but by the end, it's pretty rewarding actually. Um, um, I'll definitely. I played it one time before. Like I was when I was still streaming on my laptop. Okay, so we definitely finished this one. When I was still streaming on my laptop, I finished it one time, and this is my second time coming back to it. And you know what? The game really just feels pretty good. Like certain cases, it feels like a little bit like punishing, but you know, it's still rewarding. Um, I would definitely not attempt going for hitless, hitless run. Not hitless, sorry. Deathless run because I'm just dog shit at this game. I would die to like random trap or something. Like like if I was going for deathless run, I would kill myself. Um oh yeah, maybe it's here. Um but I would definitely recommend playing this. This game is like definitely really good. It's if you played other Metroidvanias like Hollow Knight, it might feel similar, but it also might feel different because, for example, in Hollow Knight, obviously, I think it's like hard not to mention is the fact that Hollow Knight is way more movement based compared to this game. Um, like this game, like Hollow Knight's movements and parries are all like quick and decisive, whereas in this game, like example, parries in Hollow Knight are done with the swings, right? Like you parry directly, like somebody attacks you, you attack them back, and you parry automatically the hit. Whereas in this game, every time you parry somebody, you have to go for block. You have to go for block, and a perfect parry is really satisfying. But okay, so we did gather this one for sure. Um, a perfect block does like no damage but pushes you back, so you do have to mind that, but it's still like pretty good. Like when you learn all the movement patterns of like a perfect block with an enemy, oh boy, it feels good. And unlike in Hollow Knight, often the pattern that people that like game characters follow, that people like learn to predict and do parries, it almost feels like you have to be on crack or something to do them. But here, like every single parry is specifically about timing. Like it's specifically you have to do timing correctly, and if you do timing correctly, it just pops. It just goes like boom, and you go, oh yeah, that was a good parry. Um, Whereas in Hollow Knight, like I saw a video of a guy describing like a parry in Hollow Knight of like this is an underutilized parry for Hollow Knight boss where if you attack him just right and then he tries to like show you how to do the parry and he does not succeed in it. Like he this is a perfect parry for this boss and it's like he doesn't succeed at it like 3 times out of 10. Like if I'm perfectly parrying any boss in this game, like I can do it, without needing any help. Like sorry, when I said like he doesn't succeed, I meant like he succeeds only 3 times out of 10 times he learns to do a parry. But if I learn a parry for any boss in this game, I can do it on a whim immediately right after. Like I'll do them automatically, like it's my second nature. Um, Okay, so it's not here. Fuck. Oh. This game feel, but additional part is about like Hollow Knight. Like one of the biggest strats to like defeat any boss in Hollow Knight is like you jump on top of them and you do like a swing. This game does not have it, obviously, as you can see. Like you can't swing down, you can only swing straight, and like a variation of it. You can swing up, you know, but you can't swing down. And so there is no like a movement strats of like it's very much not a movement game, unlike oh hey William, how's it going? What happened? What's going on with you? Okay, I mean, so you don't enjoy sport, so you're drained. I mean that's I know I know what to tell you, mate. Like so you were like playing sport and like it's exhausting, I guess. Okay, that's good. Is it like a team sport? Was it like not PE? I assume you were like doing PE or something, and okay. I mean that's good. Got second place, not bad, right? Good job, chump. Um, oh, I can just go right from here. I mean, it's good to do a little bit sport every now and then, William. Like if you're okay. Oh wait, were you there too? I mean, I assumed you were, I guess. I'm not gonna interfere. You guys can figure it out. Because I feel like I know who Maple is. That's William though, who Maple is. Okay. Leaves the Maple. Yeah, because I figured out, but I was like, does William not know? Like, Jesus. Um, like them. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Get me this one. Yeah, no, I figured. Um, so it was so you were like playing football against like local school, and you came in second place. That's good, right? Like overall. I assumed you were doing like just regular PE. I didn't think you were, you know. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, that's often the case. That's know how many guys I met when I was in school that were like very aggressive and also good at sports. It's pretty often goes hand in hand. It's like the jock stereotype. Yeah, like the jock stereotype may be like not true, but it is true in the sense that there is like a lot of people who tend to like not everybody who likes sport is like an aggressive douchebag, but a lot of people who are aggressive douchebag will radiate to sport because they like it because it appeals to like mob mentality or shit. But you still do need to do some sport, you know. Find a sport you enjoy. Do you enjoy any sport, William? Any sport you imagine doing? I don't know, dancing or something. Floorball? Never heard, but I guess if you like it. That was floorball. Ball. Do you have like an explanation of how you play floorball? Maybe Maple, you have favorite sport you enjoy? Ah, come on. It's good to be active. You know, have you watched Lazy Town? Have you watched Spartacus and he like does like cool tricks? You know, all of those the guy did live. He just literally can do them. Hmm, that's good. Fuck, where is this goddamn baby? Like I try to keep active and do like sports. Like I do exercise. I make sure to do push-ups. I um make sure to do squats. I do kettlebell. I do kettlebell. I do resistance band training. You know, just trying to keep in shape, exercise. It's good for you. Just make sure to not get fooled by like CrossFit people and like join them because CrossFit is like literally that one is actually unhealthy. If you don't know what problem with CrossFit is the fact that well, number one is the fact that they prioritize just finishing an exercise um, over like a form, which is number one of the things that any other type of exercise prioritize is a form. It's the fact that if you cannot finish it in like proper form, it might as well not count as exercise. So they'll do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show it on stream because fucking it looks horrendous. Um, no, YouTube. Um, I do wanna watch this later. Thank you very much. CrossFit pull-ups. Because this is a legitimate thing that CrossFit people do. Butterfly pull-up. And it's like... This is not a good, proper form. And I would definitely recommend not doing this. It probably does less good than anything. Oh, here's a smart man talking. Are they
Zero, 0, 0. People often make jokes about this kind of pull-ups because they look kinda strange on the first view. But are they really that bad, or offer they some benefits that strict pull-ups don't have? In this video we will compare kipping and strict pull-ups and talk about the pros and cons of each variation.
Okay.
First we take an eye on the strict pull-up. The strict pull-up is a strength-based exercise in which the purpose is to maximally contract the muscles without using any kind of momentum. There are different variations when it comes to strict pull-ups, like the hollow body pull-up and the arched back pull-up, but they still have one thing in common. You don't swing and you don't kick.
Yeah.
Now we take a look at the kipping and the butterfly pull-up. Both styles are built on the same two fundamental positions, the hollow body and the arched position. The difference is the movement rhythm that changes when executing the two styles.
I'm gonna speed up them a little.
When you do a kipping pull-up, you arch, pull to the bar in a hollow body position, push away from the bar in a hollow body position, and arch again. When you do the butterfly pull-up, you arch, pull to the bar in a hollow body position, go down below the bar in an arch
Well,
position.
yeah, he looks pretty buff because he does calisthenics. But yeah, he's calisthenic movement. And honestly, that's the one thing that I always recommend is to do calisthenics because it's like it doesn't make you like super buff like this guy. Right? Oh, 1 second. You can't see him, but it will not make you like buff like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it will make you like pretty shredded.
Position and repeat. So what are the pros and cons for each movement? The strict pull-up is king when it comes to building muscle and strength. Strict pull-up will emphasize muscle tension through the complete range of motion, while kipping pull-ups have a tendency to decrease the amount of strength needed to complete the movement because of the kipping motion.
So butterfly pull-ups are essentially because they decrease the amount of strength you need because they don't prioritize form, they prioritize finishing. It's essentially doing less extraneous exercise, which means that you're basically just doing nothing. It's equivalent to like instead of pulling up a dumbbell, kind of like I guess if you mean like if you do enough butterfly exercise over time, you will build up muscle. Yeah, absolutely. But like it's way more time and effort wasted than if you just do a straight up pull up. And if you cannot do a straight up pull up, you just start with push-ups. I could not do push-ups for a long time in my life until I finished doing like my first 100 push-ups, and I was like, oh, now I can do pull-ups pretty fucking easily. I never will stop sharing the story. When I first time I did pull-up, it was literally felt like magic because I just like hang myself on like a beam. Like there was like a beam at my workplace. Like I hang myself on it, and I was like, what if I, for fun, because I never could do a pull-up before that. What if I, for fun, try to pull myself up, and then I started doing it. I'm like, what? I can do this, and I did like a straight pull-up, and I'm like, holy shit, I never had this before.
Strict pull-ups are also best when you are a beginner, even if they are harder in terms of strength than the kipping one. The reason for that is that all kinds of kipping pull-ups are more challenging when it comes to the technique, and they have a much higher risk of injury. So before you think of trying kipping pull-ups, start with the strict version and build a basic strength first. If you can't do a proper pull-up yet, just choose an easier version like negative or band-assisted pull-ups until you are able to
I guess you can do that, but like for me it was literally just do enough push-ups and you will do a pull-up just naturally.
If the strict pull-up offers so many benefits, why should you even do the kipping version? The simple answer is efficiency. Put simply, you can do more pull-ups when kipping than when doing strict ones. This is important for competitions in which you have to do as many reps as possible.
Yeah, that's for these competitions are mostly is the CrossFit competition. So CrossFit people really want to do like, oh, you do as many as possible, doesn't matter the form, and they even have like this thing of like in CrossFit there is like this hold up. CrossFit mascot. They have like this mascot, which is essentially this is the guy. Yeah, exactly. The Pukey the clown and Uncle Rabdo, these guys, which is essentially so essentially because CrossFit people prioritize doing as many exercises as possible, they'll puke their guts out by a certain point, and they also tend to like do over exercise because like even if it sounds like even if their like exercise are not efficient, they're still in some sort of way exercise, right? And so what they end up with is the fact that they'll over exercise themselves to the point where they puke and then their muscles break down. And their muscles break down and they go into hospital because they're yeah, like they over exercise to the point where they have to go to the hospital afterwards, and they like actually straight up wear it as like a badge of honor. Like they'll go like I got visited by Uncle Rabdo, super cool, and it's like in literally any other sport. In any other sport, if you said you exercised so much you puked and so much you developed rhabdo, they would be like, you're doing something wrong because that's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to, like keep it normal. I guess is the best way to describe it. Like in any other exercise, you would go, oh, I exercise so much, my muscles literally break down from buildup of lactic acid, and like I have to go to the hospital to get treated. And everybody would go, "Are you a fucking stupid idiot? Can you like that's not how you're supposed to do stuff." But in like CrossFit, they treat it as like a badge of honor, like yeah, I shredded my muscles to the point where I might as well have not exercised. Like that, it's the stupidest shit ever, and that's why if you ever think of doing CrossFit, don't. Just simply don't do CrossFit. I would much rather you're not exercise and you exercise to the point where you're a CrossFit person. um, CrossFit people are just if I remember, so essentially, usually it's pitched as like, oh, we're doing like exercise that you can like usually the way they pitch it to people is the fact that they do an exercise that like are realistic, you know? Like whenever will you do a pull up, unless you're running away from the mugger and climbing over the fence, like the idea, the way they pitch it is usually like let's say you're in a survival situation and you're running away from like a pack of angry dogs and then you climb over the fence. Okay, will you care about the form? No, you'll just do as many you'll just like climb over with as quickly as possible, and that's how they usually pitch it to people. But like that's like horseshit. Like there's no other way to describe it, because if you just don't care, like number one, if you exercise with a proper form and you know what you're doing, okay, if you exercise with proper form and you know what you're doing, and you can do like 10 proper climbs over proper like pull-ups, right? If you can do 10 proper pull-ups, you can do 20, climb over the wall in a dangerous situation. If you exercised well and you know what you're doing and like you can do at least 10 pull-ups, you will run away better than the person from CrossFit who can like do 10 butterfly pull-ups, but like at least I'm prepared for running away. Whose like muscles are shredded because they like didn't take a proper break. God, it's so just. Yeah, I mean that's also like they essentially they pitch CrossFit in sense of like oh, this is proper exercise. Like this is like this exercise will help you survive in the future. Like let's say you're like lifting up, you're lifting up your like dying mother, right? You're running away from a burning building. Do you care about form then? No, you just pick up your mother and run. So now you pick up this like 100-pound dumbbell. I don't know, like 100-kilogram dumbbell, and you carry it from one place to another without caring about your form. And what ends up happening is that people blow out their backs. People don't care about the form and they carry like 100 kilograms untrained, unprepared, and they like destroy their backs. And it's like, it's unfortunate. People, essentially, CrossFit is a scam. That's the best way I can describe it. The CrossFit is just a scam. Don't do CrossFit. Do calisthenics. I can always recommend a calisthenics to somebody. Because calisthenics, you don't need like equipment. For calisthenics, you quite literally just need to have floor. That's all. like I'm trying to convince my friend to like do calisthenics with me to like because she needs like a little bit exercise and like she has like health issues that I'm like, yo, you can fix it if you just exercise. And she's like, yeah, I'll exercise. I just need to buy like a mat to like make sure that like to make sure that I don't get hurt doing it from floor. I need like a yoga mat. And I'm like, bro, I never had a yoga mat. Well, when I had a yoga mat, it's when my mom bought a yoga mat for herself, but I exercised more, so I was like, can I use this yoga mat? And she's like, yeah, sure. Well, maybe you should. Not shaming, but like maybe you should. Like I'm not saying like I'm not saying go like stringent routine, but like once a week do 20 push-ups. It's good for your health. Once a week do a 20. 20 push-ups, 20 squats. No, let's go with the 50 squats. Just in case. 50 squats, 20 push-ups. Should be doable. This is my homework. This is my homework for you. Next time you come on the stream, you better be doing like push-ups like every single week once, okay? But no, it's just a general advice of like it's good to do some exercise like once a week. You do like you do a little bit of exercise, you know. I'm not like trying to indoctrinate you to a cult or be like Andrew Tate, who's like telling you like if you cannot do 20 push-ups right now, and like if you're saying like your arms are weak, not like disease-wise, but you're just pretty weak right now, then my recommendation is do like one push-up, okay? Take a break. Oh, like if you cannot even do like one push-up, do like one push-up, take a break, then do another push-up, take a break, do another push-ups, and so forth and so forth, and like until you do 20 for today, okay? And then the next day you can do 2 push-ups maybe. Or maybe the next week you can do 2 push-ups in a row now. Ooh. And then the next week you can do 3 push-ups. Ooh. And then maybe 5. Ooh. And then you can do whole 20 in a... That's how I did it. That's how I started doing my push-ups. I could not do push-ups at all at first. I could do like 2 push-ups at best. But then I did But then I did But then I did 2 push-ups and then 2 more and 2 more until it was a 10. And then a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, and by a certain point I ended up doing 20 push-ups. And now I do 700 push-ups as my regular. Not in a row, just to like curb your enthusiasm a little bit. But I do like 30 push-ups. Take a break. 30 more. And then 30 more until 700. Yeah, exactly. I usually did my exercise right before I would take a shower. So I would exercise, I would be like sweaty, and then I would take a shower, and then I would go to sleep. And like my mom would be like no, but like you're not gonna get proper rest. Trust me, I slept pretty fucking well. Mom would be like no, you're not getting proper rest if you exercise and you go to sleep right after exercise. And I'm like, no, actually I'm feeling pretty good. You do 20 push-ups, you do 50 squats. It's not too much. It's just, you know. But if you want to jump in fully into exercise, you can start with calisthenics and then you like expand. Yeah. And then if you want to jump into more exercise, you expand further. You go like I did. You do more push-ups. You do more squats. You do more push-ups. You do more squats. By a certain point, you just end up with oh, it was here, right? By a certain point, you just end up doing like 700 push-ups, and you go, okay, well maybe now I can move on to pull-ups, or I can do reverse push-ups, or I can do etc, etc, etc. And you exercise more and more and more. Right now I'm implementing like kettlebell into my exercise. After I finish like my push-ups and I finish my squats and all of that stuff, I do kettlebell exercises, which is slightly like tears at my joints a little bit, at like my arm joints, and that's something else I would say. But I know the longer I exercise that way, the less there's gonna be. It's not like joint pain like at the elbow, like example. It's a joint like the inner elbow. That's what hurts, and so that means that it's like a ligament getting stretched. And that means that the longer I do this, the better, the more stronger ligament will come in, and and less risk of injury I'm gonna run into. As long as I'm doing the same exercise and I'm not like throwing in like kind of new twists, you know? Because that's also a key important part. Like you don't jump into new exercises from like a get-go. You don't just start doing new exercises out of nowhere. You don't start doing one arm push-ups when you can do single push-up by yourself. Because you start with regular push-up and then you go for uh assisted one arm push-up and then you go for proper one arm push-up. Also one thing to note. Um just to note, depending on people you're trying, like, number one, do exercise for yourself first and foremost. Never do them for somebody else. Don't do them because like you think somebody else will be impressed because you can do a lot of push-ups. But I think number two thing is the fact that I have to say is that uh, women don't particularly get impressed by massive amount of push-ups. They're more about, well, you should ask women what they're into. But if you want to impress somebody with number of push-ups, you will be impressing men. That is truth that you have to know. Like if you're trying to impress somebody with push-ups, that's gonna be men. Men gonna be looking like, oh yeah, let's go. Am I missing something? Nothing happened. Oh wait, what? There's a marker here. Like that's one of the things that like Andrew Tate always lies about. Like I just want to be like clear about it, that like I'm not Andrew Tate. I will not lie to you about like what happens when you like if you wanna be a true alpha that all chicks dig, you have to exercise now. If you wanna be healthy, you should exercise. If you wanna pick up women, you should maybe talk to women, like, and don't listen to like other men in terms of dating advice. And if you want to pick up men, well then do listen to men. They just with men, actually, I think would be pretty easy. Like, I pick up men by accident. Like it's a. Okay. No, yeah, for convenience, just do 20 push-ups. 20 push-ups per week, and that's enough. Not like like 2 push-ups a day. Like 20 push-ups on like a weekend, you know? I think I made myself pretty clear on that one. But I wanna like specify. Just in case. Nothing here. Am I missing something or am I don't know. So number one, we're missing one pet baby. And I have no idea where it is. We're also don't know how to open this right now. What am I missing? What am I missing? I don't know.
Sorrowful.
Fucking. What? Hello? Is this dude no longer speaking to me? The fuck? Okay. Weird. The feed dude doesn't speak to me anymore. Curious, I guess. Oh wait. I'm stuck. I think I'm like stuck on something. I don't know which part I'm stuck on, but clearly there is something that I'm missing. I need like some professional Blasphemous player to tell me like what am I missing. Okay, hold up. Let's go. Okay, so number one. Blasphemous child of moonlight. Which child of moonlight am I missing? Clearly we would have done this one. Yeah, this one we already went through there. Where the fuck is this? What? Mercy Dream. That's where I'm missing it? No, we clearly done this one, for sure. In the sewers, yeah, for sure. Definitely, I even remember this one. This one done. This one done. Maybe I'm missing this one? Actually. Actually, Graveyard of Peaks maybe is the last location I'm missing them in. Okay, hold up. It would be... Oh. Son of a bitch. Can you like... Yeah, there it is. Because I'm legitimately stumped where I could be missing one. So I have to figure it out. I like the fact that like today mostly I was just discussing about exercise. Because I do like exercise and I like to discuss about people with people. I really want to convince my friend to fucking exercise because her fucking lazy ass keep fucking waiting for goddamn yoga mat that she never orders. Like it's not like she's waiting for it to like arrive and it's like been in transit this entire time. She's waiting to order it, which is like been forever. Like bitch, go order the fucking mat. Go order the yoga mat or stop whining because you don't have it. Okay. Is it this one? Fuck. I've been doing push-ups to such degrees that like recently I've been getting what's the name for it? Um Calluses at the palm of my hands and it's like ew. Like it's like legitimately just gross. So I just bought like a hand cream to like No, it's not here either. What the fuck? God damn it. Ah shit. Child of Moonlight, there it is. Oop. Fucking where else would it be? Okay, wait a minute. Maybe it's this one? It can't be here, right? I mean, I can't imagine missing one over here. No, we already went all the way through here, so. Oh. Oh, really? Okay, sure. Patio silent steps. This one did. Wait, did we? Yeah, we for sure did this one. This one we did. This one we did. This one we did, I think. Where the fuck would it be? What? Am I going crazy here? Am I going mad? Okay, maybe if when we go back to sleeping canvases, I guess. I feel like I feel like I am going mad right now. Whatever, whatever. I don't care. We're missing one, right? Am I crazy? Where can I check? I don't know where to check anymore. Am I fucking going crazy right now? They're also missing like 3 bones. Oh. Shit. God damn it. Ah, fuck. Fucking, what am I... Shit. Yep. Yeah, this one we need to unlock through the like specific combination. Wait. Yeah, there it is. 37 out of 38. Where am I missing one? Son of a bitch, I don't know anymore. Sorry, wait. After visiting, wait. As you climb that, no, no, this one, yeah. After visiting Cathedral, the Merchant. Yeah, it's like 1 out of 38, and I have no idea where it is. Merchant and Sleeping Canvases. Go left, drop down, take the door first. So the Merchant, go left, drop down? What the fuck? No, like legitimately I don't know where the last one would be. The Merchant is right here, so it would be left, right? It's not this one. It's the one with the candle. Well, I'm sure I would have gathered it from the room with the candle. I have the prayer that like I have always activate to... Yeah, it's over here and there is nothing. So... Fuck me, Jesus. Okay. It's like driving me up the wall because I legitimately know... This one for sure has to be. So is this one. Maybe... at Mercy Dream, but like I don't know why I wouldn't find it Mercy Dream. Um, this one definitely, this one definitely, this one we just checked. The most funniest one is where they don't have the pictures, so I don't know. Um, yeah, yeah. Wait. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just checked. Yes. So it should be one of the John Doe ones. At Grievous Ascent or John Doe. Fucking. Where the fuck is John Doe even? Wait. Yeah, John Doe is this location. Or why would? Did I definitely not? Okay. Well, it's like driving me up the wall is like a different word from the one I would use because I would I am legitimately just not too sure. I think I'm going crazy. Like would it be right over here? Actually, I think there is actually a location. Yeah, maybe. Oh, sorry. Did I actually visit this location already? Sound bitch. So it's not here, right? I just don't know anymore. Please, somebody, give me like a, give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. What the fuck is going on? Where could it be? Definitely not here and here because we were here. We were in both those locations. I definitely collected from here. Hmm. Hmm. Wait. No, both of these were done. This one done. Fucking where could it be? What the fuck? No, wait. Is this one? No, we finished this one, yeah, for sure. Hmm. Hmm. Where am I missing one? By this point I have to like I don't know like rewatch all of my streams to figure out or something because Yeah, I'm looking like at the interactive map right now and IGN guide to it, and like neither one of these are helping me. Can't be there, right? No. Okay, Blasphemous Wiki, right? Blasphemous Wiki, uh, Child of Moonlight. You can even track progress, which is also the thing that they've done in IGN, by the way. Oh, I don't want to log in. Dismiss. Thank you very much. No, I'm looking at the wiki one. It's essentially the same thing as what I was looking at for now. Um, mm, yeah, because I was looking at literally interact. Okay, hold up. Because this is what I was looking at. An interactive map that shows me every single child of Moonlight, and I'm like was going from one place to another to figure out where each one would be. But like, which one am I missing now? I don't know. Because I went to every single location by this point, I think. Sure went to this one. I went here, 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 this one, this one, this one. All of these. I don't remember if I checked this one, but surely I had to. Um, this one I checked. This one I checked. This one I checked as well. Did I check this one? Yeah, yeah, definitely. This is the one with the, yeah. Um, I know all of these locations. I know that this one and this one, this, and this done. Um, this one is done. This one is done. This one, is this one done? Did I miss this one? Hold on a second. Cannot be, right? Hold on a second. Where is the nearest teleportation point? If I just go to the left. You know what I'm right now really want? Fuck. Um, like a very sugary warm tea that we would be served in like school lunches in Ukraine. I know how else to describe it. It's just like it's a really shitty tea, right? Like it's probably like oh, whoops. It's probably like one packet of one tea bag per like 10 liters of tea and like a lot of sugar. But I kind of just really want it. I want like a warm water with sugar essentially. Um, did I miss it here? Hold on a second. Couldn't have, right? Holy shit, this is the one I was missing. Wow, okay. Jesus Christ, finally. Oh, God. I was so sure. You know the reason I was like so sure I've done this one? Because like that location is like woohoo, yeah. I was so sure I was done with that location because mostly like I mean it's like one cherub and there's like nothing else there important. So Surely I should have like finished it, but turns out no. Anyway, now that we've done it, we can visit the get our reward from a painting, essentially. We just need to fast track to teleport. Oop. Oh, and we can. I think we can do like a flask upgrade. You can. Oh shit! Sorry, my bad. Okay, now we can. Sorry. I forgot about the. Yeah. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, I forgot to close it. But yeah, it was literally in that location. It was just floating around there. I just did like a whoop, and like I got an exactly what I needed. Oh god, thank you for being here, Maple. Jeez.
With this quicksilver, I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
Okay, we need to bring him 21,000.
Hurry! Bring me the quicksilver before it's too late.
Yaki, right? Yaki. Yep, Yaki. Yeah. Essentially, the progress of that guy was the fact that he had like a face growing on him that would age with time, but he would grow younger. And by a certain point in time, when we keep asking him to upgrade our flasks, the face would like keep growing more and more until it became that. Right. Yeah. We also keep like donating money to this temple. You can see they're using it pretty earnestly. Oh wait, we just meant to teleport anyway. Yeah, kind of, but like also, it's essentially Portrait of Dorian Gray, but also, Benjamin Button situation. But like, one face, like his body is growing younger, but his face is growing, like he's like, face that is on his body is growing older. It is fucked up.
Joyful are your returning steps. You have found all of my brothers imprisoned by the miracle. Now that they are free, they will be able to protect all souls in penance, as well as your own. Come closer, and take this piece of moon. With it, one of my holy brethren will join you whenever necessary. Contrite be the heart, penitent one in good fortune.
Cool. That's the entire point of why we were collecting those guys. Can we like talk to him again?
Contrite be the heart.
Ah, okay. He's like, I have nothing more to say to you. Thanks. Talk to you later, essentially. Bye bye. Yeah. Let's see, and it's whoop. So what we got is this one, right? Attacking nearby enemies. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's try it out later. Um, let's see, what do we have left? We have left. We need to destroy all the. Wait. Uh, what was this? Penitence statue blasphemous. I think we're almost done. Confessor statues, right? So like, if you destroy all of them, you unlock like a special portal. Right? Da, 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 da. The statue can be destroyed and portal appears in a place to mini dungeon. This waves on enemies, defeat enemies. Requires weight of true guild to enter after destroying the statues. Okay. Weight of true guild, do we have it? Oh, okay. We need to, okay, now I remember how. Okay, hold up. So, what we needed to do, which we didn't do this entire game, is, whoop, fucking, where is it? This one, I think. No, this is not it. Where is it? What? Yeah, it's this one. We need to equip this one. And unequip this one, I guess. And we need to die as much as possible. Hold on a second. We need to die as much as possible to corrupt it with guilt, so we can enter the portals. That's the rules. Yeah, you see? Now it's like be tainted by guilt. It's like an early game items that I didn't use, because essentially the use of it is the fact that it allows you to die without accumulating guilt and having to like retrieve it over and over again. But after you use it up, you essentially end up with like uh, with this bead of tainted guilt that later is usable to enter portals to enter a mini boss area, essentially. Yeah, okay, finally. Now it's a corrupted guild, by guild bead. Now we can like de-equip it. Now it's just valuable as like an item in our inventory. It's usable in your early game because you don't have to like keep returning, but like you just need to die like 3 times for it to be useless. Okay. Let's do this mini bosses. Let's go, baby. Finally some excitement. I'm so excited. Wait, what? Do I need to like equip it? Yeah, okay. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. The way I like it. So excited. Not much of a challenge by the like late game. But I'm sure the next bosses will be harder. Come on. So excited. And just can't hide it. Wow, okay. That was a little bit far. In terms of like hitboxes. I didn't expect that. Boom, baby. Shit. Come on. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, okay, what? Okay. That's not what I expected for this summon to be. Okay, sure. That was peculiar. Yeah. I was expecting more of like... I actually don't know what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. I mean, this one's an interesting prayer. Yeah, let's go to the next mini boss. Oh, right over here. I'm sure it's gonna be more challenging because it's the second one. So excited, I just can't hide it. I like it. Oh, okay. Total, I mean, so far it taken me 25 hours total. But depending, I guess, how many times you die. I think it's 25 hours. I can check right now. Wait, can I? Actually, okay, I think if I exit right now, I'll check it right after this. Right after this mini boss, I'll check it. But I think it's like total 25 hours. But it's also like depending on how like quickly you defeat the bosses. For example, like well, how many times you die in total? Because the first time I was playing it, I was sure it took me more than 25 hours total. Because I died a lot. Whereas now, I'm like professional. I got that like gamer gene in me that doesn't allow me to struggle with the game I played already. Cool. Okay. If we go next main menu, 27 hours total. And I'm like very late stage game by now. Like I'm by now I pretty much finished it. I mean, yeah, if you're like playing. If you're playing it every single day for like 2 hours, it's gonna take you like 10 days. But if you're playing it on like a weekend, you know, and you have like nothing else to do, if you have like nothing else to do on a weekend and you spend like 10 hours gaming, that's like one gaming session. It like depending on how much you game, you know. Like if I was like if I was in high school right now, right? And like I was playing only on weekends, but I would be playing like 10 hours on a weekend. For me, like a 27-hour game would be like nothing, because I would be like that's like 2 weekends, you know. Okay, hold up. Oh shit, these guys. Okay, I'm not gonna use the sprayer further. To be fair, I mean, when I was playing Bioshock, Bioshock 1 took me like 10 hours. Oh. 10 to 11 hours, right? So yeah, if like we counted by Bioshock 1 standards, then yeah, it's pretty long. It's like twice as long as Bioshock 1. But if we counted, for example, like sandwich. If we counted, for example, Cyberpunk standards, right? Cyberpunk's total for me, I think 90 hours to complete the full game without doing all the side missions. Just like the majority of the game, like 70% of the game in Cyberpunk 2077 is like 60 to 90 hours, right? So by that standard, it's pretty short. And like by I'm pretty sure like Metro series took me like 30 hours. So, you know. So it's really like depending on what you take as a standard of like a long and average game. Because for me, like a good game that takes like a long time would be Cyberpunk 2077, and that's like 90 hours of gameplay. Whereas 27 hours of gameplay to like complete everything 100% for this game sounds like almost nothing. But then if I think about like Bioshock and the fact that it took me 10 hours, you know, now we go, okay, wait a minute, this game is longer than Bioshock by 2 times, you know. Okay. Well, again, what do you consider short? Is like 5 hours a short game for you? Like, is that a short game? Or is like 10 hours? What is the most recent game you played? Can you like give me an example so I can like figure out? Like the shortest game I played, I think was the when I played Party Hard 2. When I played Party Hard 2, like on this channel, I had not finished it yet, right? But when I was playing it in high school, I finished it in like same weekend. Like I got the game and I finished it the same weekend, and I was like, holy shit, that's fucking short. But the game was good. Interesting. 1 to 5 hours. I don't know. I don't know any like modern games that do like 1 to 5 hours. Logby and Landlord. Never heard of it as well, so. Is it one of those Roblox games or is it like a proper like separate game on Steam or something? I should, right? Okay, I don't like this sprayer anymore. I'll put it at like trash level. I wonder what game that I played that would be like 1 to 5 hours. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Curious. Okay. I'm gonna search it up. Like be a landlord, you say? Well, how lucky is this landlord? Inspired Balatro or inspired by Balatro? Because that's two different, I guess. Because Balatro is like super popular. To inspire Balatro? That's pretty cool. Logby and Landlord, you say, right? Huh. Oh, it's cute. Wow, it's like... I mean, it's pretty cute, but it's like a... Yeah, it's slot machine, essentially, yeah. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's a little bit too much of a slot machine. Like it's like a simulated slot machine, which is makes me think, you know, which makes me think gambling, which which makes me go like, okay, can we like, do we need to have a game about simulating like Balatro is at least poker, which is like more of a game of skill. But simulated slot machine is very much luck-based RNG. So it's I don't know how much I want like somebody to play it. Ah. Okay, where is the... Is there one more? There it is. Okay, fair enough. I'm not judging, you know, it just looks exactly like a slot machine, so it looks exactly like the kind of game my biological father would be playing before losing a house, okay? Like it's a I'm not judging, but like it's like a very specific game. What? Why does it Oh wow, okay. Huh. Okay, have a good night, Maple. Sleep well. Sleep tight. Don't forget those 20 push-ups you promised me. I remember specifically requesting 20 push-ups. That's an absolute waste, and I'm pretty good like this prayer. Now I can't wait for the third season of Severance. I really kind of like really want to watch it now. Like I just remembered Severance and how good the show was, and I was like, damn, I'll be peak to watch it now. Ooh, we hang on the prayer. Ooh, we halfway there. Ooh, we hang on the prayer. By the way, did we get some fucking jewel from yeah. Crevices. It increases the fervor generated with attacks. Oh, okay, cool. That's not bad. This is the last one, I think. Huh. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, whoop. Okay. Just an empty arena. You know, I've been reading webtoon, webcomic, and well, okay, well, original is definitely Korean, but maybe animated by Japanese studio. Um, but it's actually pretty good, which is like pretty rare for a anything made Korean animated in Japanese. Usually, I expect pretty shitty, but it actually looks really fucking good. Um, the problem is, it's either really unpopular or like development is getting dragged because an update comes out like every 2 weeks, and like we're so far in like 14 chapters, and because it like unpopular enough to where not a lot of people know about it, not all the big translating groups translate it. So instead you have like a really small translating group that like uh, charges you extra for reading chapters in advance, and I'm just like, oh, I want it now, but like the only way is like if I log into like Korean version of Webtoon and like machine translate it, like Google translates the web pages, and just like pains the ass, you know, and I just really want to read it, okay? I just really want to read because it looks cool. I really want the next chapter. The most recent chapter, the main character was like impaled through his chest, and I know he will survive, but I wonder how, you know, what kind of assholes they're gonna turn. Because like because in fiction, we all know main character will not die most of the time. Most of the time, there's rarely a fictional scenario in which main character dies, and it's like not, you know, and it's like for real he will die and like he'll never be back, you know. Like, so you know main character will survive, but always the question is of like how, you know. And in this case, it's a big question for me of like, well, how will he survive after being impaled through his chest? He already survived something similar, but like this time, it's like it's a little bit. This time it's a little bit more direct, and I'm kind of afraid. I'm kind of afraid of like, not afraid for the main character. I know he'll survive, but more of like afraid of like what kind of ass pull will it like get to like justify surviving the level that he just survived, that he just went through. You know, it's like one of those situations. It's like, will it be like unwatchable? Will there be like he actually dodged his heart by like 2 centimeters technically. So that hole in his chest is totally okay. Um. Is it all of them? I feel like it's all of them, right? Yeah. And I mean, there is like one manhwa where like the main character keeps dying, and like it's not an asshole, he just dies. And that's Eternally Regressing Night. The main premise is that he's essentially like the Tom Cruise in that movie Live, Die, Repeat, where Tom Cruise just keeps dying over and over again to like progress further and further through the day, like a video game. In Eternally Regressing Night, the premise is that the main character was cursed, I guess, with essentially the fact that he will.
Not of the three he played.
Okay.
Pray it may every this try effort.
He gets cursed with the fact that every single time he dies, he just gets reset back in time. And if he doesn't climb over the wall, over a challenge, he'll just keep resetting, even if like he skips it somehow. Let's say like his challenge is to make perfect. Like this is like an exaggerated example, but let's say his challenge is like to make a perfect, perfect toast. Okay, and he just. Is this better than this? Let's say his challenge is to make perfect toast, right? And so he goes and makes pretty shitty toast, and he's like, "I'm satisfied with this, okay." And then he sleeps through the day, and then he'll just wake up in the next day because he didn't make perfect toast. Hello. Dude, what up? Are you mad at me or something? Why aren't you speaking to me anymore? He mad. Mad. I wonder actually, does this guy have like, did we finish this guy's quest or something? Saint of Salt Lake Blasphemous. Blessed Lord of Salty Shores, there it is. Yeah, Blessed Lord claims to have been worshipped as a saint. Yeah. So we finished? Interesting. So that's okay. I'm right now reading the wiki and like because that's not what I okay, so the trivia is essentially in Christianity salt is considered blessed and is used in baptism, blessing, exorcism, and creation of holy water, right? The design of this character and the area he is based on the biblical story of Lot. It's the one where Okay, well, I'll just read. At one point, as an angels were sent to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot and his family were commanded to not look behind. And Lot's wife looked behind and turned into pillar of salt. Yeah, that's like a famous story. And I think in Islam, there is another story where Allah turned somebody else into pillar of salt or something, but like it's not related to the. It's like a different person get turned into pillar of salt as well. The area also bears resemblance to because in Islam, right, Old Testament happened, but then there's also like the Quran happened as well, and like Allah turned somebody else into salt pillars there as well, kind of like a reference, I guess, like a callback, like remember my earlier work, huh? Like it, uh, the air also bears resemblance to Coctus, the lowest circle of Inferno in Dante's Divine Comedy, with sinners trapped in ice, stuck in place, and that's makes sense. But what I'm thinking about is the fact that I assumed he was like Jesus, essentially. So the idea is that he's a fake prophet, right? Who made fake miracles, and people wash his feet, which is um, one of the things that Jesus Christ was kind of like famous for, is the fact that he washed his disciples' feet, which was like his disciples and Mary Magdalene, which is like an which well washing somebody's feet was like a sign of you being like less than somebody else. Essentially, like a disciple would do this to a master, and prophets of Jesus were his disciples. And so by traditions he would receive washing of the feet from them. But he humbly as he was washed their feet, thus being like you know a holy person. And so I assumed he's like essentially false idol Jesus, right? The one that instead had his feet washed by somebody else. But I guess I don't know. Uh, I guess we finished with the guy. Um, he was creating false miracles. He's like not a true Jesus, essentially. And as punishment, he was turned into a real prophet. I didn't even think about the salt. The idea that he's like turned into pillar of salt, similar to Lot stories. I was. Hmm. We're still at 98%. What do we miss? What do we miss? We're missing a couple of these. We're missing a couple of these, right? Oh, we're at 1036. Okay. We're missing a couple of these as well. Couple of these. What do we do with this? Custody of sin, right? Of sin. So, torn, custody of sin, hence the final version unlocks the true ending. Okay. Fair enough. Um, dried clove, I guess. Yeah, so I assume. Wait. Yeah, this one's right. Um. Yeah, yeah, this guy. Through one of the 6 boss events. So we just did the boss before we. Okay. Okay, so we did miss, I guess, Mediterranean diet achievement, whatever. Doesn't matter. Um we had one kiss or die. Um we need to farm some years, I guess, was a miracle. And we need to. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, what? Where's the dog go? Okay. We need to find the all the red beads, I guess. Also, I was gonna go check out this area. Damn, the shakes are like spectacular. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, like what's the point of this area? I know it's like, isn't it supposed to be unlocked only when you're on like ultra permadeath difficulty? Am I wrong? Might need to go get ourselves some blood refill. A refill. 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 Hmm. Tomorrow I may do like before stream I'll mark stuff that we need to find, the last bits. Because I don't know, I can like right now search up. I mean I've already been doing it this entire stream essentially, but I know I didn't want to too much. Ah, fucker. Holy shit, 3,000? Goddamn. I think that's a final flask, and I know if there's any more left. I was recently eyeing um full God of War trilogy. I think it would be interesting, and it is available. But I'm wondering if I can also play Chains of Olympus and God of War Ascension with that trilogy, because the trilogy entirety is available actually on PC right now. I think. Maybe I misread. If I misread, I'll get an emulator. Um, but I want to do essentially God of War, Ascension, like God of War 1, 2, and 3, right? God of War Ascension, God of War Chains of Olympus, and God of War 4, right? Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I guess I'm not a true fan of franchise. I don't know how many games there fucking are. But I want to do like God of War playthrough. And then after it, there could be Dante Inferno playthrough, which is, I mean, if you don't know Dante Inferno, it's a game your mom doesn't want you to play. I'm pretty sure that was like straight up the advertisement that they did. It's either that one or I don't remember. There was like some game which they did like the game your mom doesn't want you to play to like appear cool. Even so, it's a game based on the. Even so, it's a game based on the fucking. Uh. Based on like a guy's fic about God and the afterlife. Like it's literally classic literature. Like in fact, I would like. I think I would be advertising the game that way. I would be like, "Yo, this game. Tell your mom you're not simply playing a game. You're enjoying classical literature." Dante's Inferno. Have your mom put it on a wish list because Dante's Inferno is like a classic literature over here. Motherfucker, bookworm. He's playing Dante's Inferno. Um. We need to go over here. I mean, to be fair, when I was playing Dante's Inferno, I was in like my mom like bought it for me because I was like, yo, I really like God of War, and my mom was like, oh, are you sure? Oh yeah, God of War pretty awesome, and she was like, okay, uh let's go to like the market, to like a bazaar, and that's what we call like the. I know how else to call it. It's a bazaar. It's actually bazaar by most by like most standards. It's pretty much a bazaar. Like I don't know if I have to like explain myself too hard with it, but like it is a bazaar. Um and and like let's go to the bazaar and buy you like a games like that for your PSP. I was like, okay, cool, like, thanks, mom, love you. And then the guy was like, okay, we have one more game like God of War. One more God of War game, which was like I had like Chains of Olympus, and they had like God of War Ascension, right? It's like it pretty sure it takes place right after uh right after Chains of Olympus, but right before God of like the last like OG God of War, the last God of War where he like goes at Olympus. Um, in fact, I'm pretty sure like Ascension is like one of the reasons why why Kratos has beef with Zeus and he goes on like a rampage essentially. Um, but So back to the point I was making, the fact that so he and then he was like, oh, and we have also a game that is not God of War, but it's very similar. It's called Dante's Inferno, and I'm like, okay, sure if it's similar. Um, and so we got it on my PSP, and like number one, yeah, it's very similar to God of War in terms of like gameplay. But and in terms of the fact that it takes like stuff that like is loosely canon. Well, stuff that is like loosely related to the source material. In terms of God of War, like yeah, like pretty much everything. Like the character archetypes are very similar. Besides, I guess maybe. I don't know. Maybe if we talking about if we're talking about like Ares, but like he's like on the scene in like 2 games. Anyway, and you take like loose canon from like the original work, and then you like insert like cool gameplay and the fact that okay, we already collected this one. Then where is the last red bead? Um. Wait. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Um. So like in Dante's Inferno, while it is taking place in like um similar to original Dante Alighieri, uh he goes to rescue his like beloved, I forgot her name, the woman that he was simping for. Um there is some sort of deviation in the fact that, well, while in original Dante Alighieri is just like self-insert, where the guy is like, I'm a poet, and then I'm at the mountain, and I'm trying to rescue Beatrice, right? I'm trying to rescue Beatrice because she's like very cool, and like she's the love of my life. Even so, in real life, Dante Alighieri, I'm pretty sure, was married to like another woman. Um, I might be wrong on this. Don't quote me on this. Um, but he was really simping for this one. And so he writes Divine Comedy, where he like essentially pursues her the entire time. Um, okay, and then so they kind of similar in that one, but like there's a difference in the fact that in Dante Inferno's video game, Dante's Inferno video game, Dante is actually a soldier in like Crusades, okay, and essentially the premise is that during Crusades he had cheated on his beloved Beatrice, who they're engaged, by the way, in the game, unlike in the real life where it was just a woman he was simping for. Um, so they're engaged, and they did like oath to God that they shall be pure to each other forever and ever, until he cheated on her overseas, which is honestly, by the way, like quite unusual. Usually it was like reversed. Like usually it's a soldier getting cheated on. But anyway, but essentially, for their reason, she like had like a deal with the devil, where classic deal with the devil, where she essentially says that like she bets her soul that uh, her beloved will never cheat on her, right? Except he did, and so her soul is forfeit to the devil, Lucifer. Um, and so our titular character Dante has to rescue Beatrice from hell, who is, by the way, really pissed off on account of the cheating part. And he goes through all 9 circles of hell until he ends up facing the big bad Lucifer himself. Um. Oh, it hold. How was it? Oh wait, I need to equip them, right? There it is. Actually, I like this. But it's only after kills, so it's not as valuable. Um, um, so yeah, and he goes through on 9 circles to recover his dear Beatrice. And by the end, and like I played through it and it was pretty good actually. I was like, pretty good. Pretty good game. So I would definitely want to play it on stream. To be fair, I don't know actually. On stream, I would have probably like problems with the fact that like it's a, well, the game is like pretty mature actually. Not in the sense that like I mean the themes is pretty like cool. Like the idea of like the soldier cheated on his wife, and she solved like it's like really like honestly pretty like good in terms of like in terms of writing. I would definitely like watch a movie of that. But it's more about the fact that like there's like straight up tits there, so you know. Fuck, you know what? Like definitely would watch a movie about it. Bro, imagine how crazy it would be to make a movie about Dante's Inferno, but it's like yeah. Um so what was the puzzle for this one? Hold up. Okay. Oh wait, we need to have everything equipped. Imagine how funny it would be to make like a movie based on a game, based on a book, based on a dreams the guy had. Well, I think at least. I'm pretty sure he was like very specific about the fact that he kind of was like he kind of dreamed the second into existence. I'm not to clarify. I'm not misunderstanding the passage about him getting blessed by muses. I don't mean like he, you know, like that passage was him acknowledging that he dreamed the entire thing. It's more about I'm pretty sure like there was like some sort of like passage about the fact that he was actually like it came to him in a dream because he was simping for the girl Beatrice. Is that all of it? Stand against the wall few seconds with everything equipped and full fervor bar. Yeah. How much is a few seconds? There it is. Is it similar to the molten thing? Yeah, so it's a stick mist. To be fair, pretty powerful. Pretty powerful, I would say. Me created bro, it's not stink, it's aura, okay? Anyway, we're gonna be wrapping up on this note. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we're gonna come back to Blasphemous with me having like something prepared probably, like I don't know what the fuck do we have left. I'm pretty sure we completed almost everything. On this note, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.